Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ascalon Book 2. As you can see here, I have checked my spells against spell descriptions because I was wondering if my increased divination spell level and or wisdom score have actually changed these numbers at all. I'm pretty sure they have not changed for Flesh Boil. I'm not sure if they changed, if they improved for healing. They might not have. But 3 to 6 feels higher than it used to be, but maybe it's really not. I could go back to an older episode and look, but I guess I'll just try to remember the 3 to 6 that it says now and see if it goes up ever. It might also just straight up only give you the base number without any modifiers taken into account. And maybe the actual numbers are higher, which is certainly something. Oh, there you are. That I could actually try to pay attention to. Like, if I'm casting at level 2, that should be 6 to 12. Huh? Did I? Oh, that's the wrong spell. Huh? Right click to cast. Oh, okay. Wasn't registering somehow. Okay, well, that was a 12-point heal, which should be the maximum, of which only 9 were applied, but, you know. I guess if I ever see more than 12 healing from that, which of course isn't super likely in the first place, if it's on the very top end of the spectrum. But that would confirm that there is some sort of bonus applied, I suppose. Anyway, is it really getting dark again now? Sure is. I guess I could have been paying more attention to the clock there, and thus expecting as much. And for now it's still okay, I think. No one's been complaining about bad visibility at night yet. Apart from me, of course. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. Oh, could this be it? No sign that I can see. Let's do the usual thing and first check random items around the house. Now let's actually enter. Hello, person. Ah, Minus. You see a frail elderly man. He smiles as you approach, apparently happy to be receiving a visitor. Yes, receiving a visitor. Hello there, traveler. My name is Minus. What brings you to my quiet little cottage all the way out here on the western shores of Green Riven Lake, also in the middle of the night? Well, straight to the point, huh? Exploring... I mean to rob you, old man. Well, I mean, I guess I do appreciate that the game does give you quote-unquote role-playing options, even if these are as basic as it gets. Well, we happen to have a particular reason to be here, so... I found this strange viewing glass. Your niece Eloise said I should show it to you. Perhaps you can tell me what you know of it? Minus takes the viewing glass from you and rotates it several times in the light, noting the refractive patterns that project onto the walls. What an amazing little artifact you have here, he exclaims as he carefully examines the etchings along its gold rim and on the surface of the glass itself. Look here, the markings on the rim are glyphs belonging to an unspoken language. Unspoken, huh? There are no sounds for the symbols. This language only exists in written form. Roughly translated, they say, Paladin of Sunder, Guardian of Unity. Okay. Paladin of Sunder? Guardian of Unity. The game engine? Oh, I don't know. Though I'm not sure what that means. Yeah. Me neither. And here, etched on the glass, is the symbol of a guild or society. Yeah, that's... what was it called? Well, I don't know. Something Latin. I'm not familiar with what organization it represents. So what is a viewing glass used for? Secret guilds often use magic scrying glasses such as this to decode their confidential information. It may uncover hidden text or decrypt a secret language, or even reveal the location of a hidden door. The true functionality of this glass we may never know, since many of these guilds just fade away over the centuries. Well, not this one, according to late Darius. Their secrets lost forever with the passing of their members. Minus hands you back the viewing glass. If you really must know the full history of this item, there is only one person who can help you. Saint Gilhelm of Loxton Hall Academia, which is within the city of Port Kudad. There it is. kind of called it. I wasn't really sure, but I mean, Port Khudat sounds and looks like the biggest city on the map, so that was a good guess, I guess. He's the most respected historian and cataloger of antiquities in all of Ascalon. He rarely speaks to anyone, but he knows me well. He knows me, and he will speak to you if you give him my name. All right. So, yeah. And since I was wondering, well, I guess I might not really have talked about it in any of the episodes, only in comments on the videos. But I've been wondering how much of since the game basically gives you the option to never accept the main quest because you don't automatically start with it, you could choose never to talk to Darius, which I did try and confirm. And I wonder if, with some knowledge of how the game works, where the plot asks you to go, how much of it you could just do without ever picking up the quest. And I mean, you almost certainly could not go ahead and just visit this Gilhelm and talk to him, because he just wouldn't have the dialogue options, nor with this guy, of course, because I wouldn't have the viewing glass to show him. But I mean, of course, Gilhelm is going to send me somewhere else, and it's still possible that I guess you could just walk straight to the final boss's stronghold, and if there's nothing stopping you from entering, you might be able to go in there and kill him, wherever, and win the game. I'm wondering. I mean, obviously, we will probably know for sure by the time I finish the game. But I'm gonna try to keep it in mind and try to pay attention to the different stages of the main quest and see which ones of those might be completable without picking up the quest in the first place. Anyway, just obviously not important, because who's gonna do that? But just an interesting little thing to think about. Right, so Port Khudat, St. Gilhelm of Loxton Hall Academia. Gotcha. Thank you. I will see St. Gilhelm. Is Saint his first name, or is he actually a saint? You've given me enough to go on. I don't want to share the existence of this item with anyone else. That's an interesting option. I mean, previously when I started another game and talked to Darius and just refused to listen to him, he simply said that, oh well, that's unfortunate. Return to me when you're actually ready to listen, and that was that. So nothing else happened until I actually agreed. So I wonder if this is the same kind of situation here. But I mean, let's not try to be particularly clever here and just continue. So how much experience did I get? Oh, 500. Okay, there it is, right there. Yep. Yeah, these levels are coming fast. It's kind of surprising to me. I don't know. These numbers look so imposing, but you do get lots of experience. So, like I said, yeah, just cancels each other out. Wonderful. I'll send word ahead so that he can expect you. Oh, and I should warn you to be careful. The main roads have become dangerous, especially through the more remote areas of central Mistfell, and I would recommend staying away from the Wilds region completely. The war in Thermor seems to be stirring up all sorts of trouble throughout this province. I would think Chancellor Pilot will be deploying guardsmen soon to deal with this problem, but until then, travelers are responsible for their own protection. Yes, thanks. I've been kind of looking out for myself. Alright, I'm so tempted to just... I am tempted, I'm actually doing it, apparently. Just looking. I'm not gonna steal anything, even though I could. I'm merely curious. An unknown fancy-looking potion, although it's probably just a higher tier mana potion, don't you guess? Oh, detox serum. Leather gloves. Unknown materials. Alright. Oh, this is just a tiny little garden. Okay. Can you actually... Well, it looks like you can walk around his house to keep exploring past it. Kind of wasting torches here. I should probably save them mostly for dungeon exploration, where it's always going to be dark. Yeah, I really should be doing that. Okay. Is this far enough away? Sure is. As soon as it gets even a little bit brighter. There we go. Okay, well, should have explored that corner down there first. that's really the biggest downside to this whole food and thirst system. I mean, managing those resources isn't a huge deal, especially water, as it turns out, as soon as you have actually working water skins. Well, there's not really much here, is there? Sure, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Food might actually be a bit more of a problem, but then again, shops do restock, and there are eventually going to be multiple towns that I can just fast travel to and, you know, buy a bunch of food just for very low amounts of gold. So it's not going to be a big issue. But what it does do, the biggest impact is really just, you know, making me constantly worry about, or, you know, not want to backtrack, for example. Also, why didn't I exploit that when I was there? Oh, okay. It's okay. Maybe it'll turn out that this map doesn't even connect to anything else to the west. Although, getting close to the screen's edge here. There's a lot of signs here. Okay. It's a flesh boil for you. Oh, wait. Safe versus magic. No magic damage. Interesting. But it does... Yeah, okay, it does technically work on them. As I cast the spell, I was wondering... Ugh, please just... I was wondering if these actually do have flesh in the traditional sense to boil, you know. Okay, I should probably heal myself a little bit. I mean, they don't deal a ton of damage, but, you know, getting attacked by multiple enemies at once is never a good idea. Also, it's a little bit annoying because their attack animation is just a little bit... Well, it's not long, but it does add up. It makes every little combat round take a little bit longer than against purely melee enemies. I guess it does depend on the enemy and the respective animations. Okay, actually, let me save the game here and do an experiment, because actually this looks like a relatively sturdy chest, so it's probably not the best. Okay, we got 3 items in here, all unidentified, relatively high tier. I think this is a better bow than we've seen. This might be the same kind of pants that I already have. Actually, does it look ever so slightly darker? It might be a higher tier material as well. And a magic cloak as well. Oh, so that might be a nice set of upgrades right there. Now, let's close that. And... oh god, this is gonna take a moment. Hold on. I said hold on. Oh, why is pause recording not working? Huh? It definitely should work. Okay, yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Now it's working. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. The chest is almost dead, so let's see what happens when you break a container that you know has some loot in it. It still has the same stuff. That might just be lucky. Maybe these items, maybe equipment never breaks. Maybe only certain types of items break. But maybe items just don't break, even if you, you know, bash down the container they happen to be in. I've been thinking that that's probably the case, even with chests, because, you know, there are barrels that you literally cannot open, where the only option is to hack them open, and it would be kind of weird for them to be guaranteed to lose some, if not all, their contents when you're using the only way there is to open them. Zen Cloak +2 meditation. Huh. Well, I mean, still a good thing that we learned that. Hide leggings, leather leggings. I mean, technically higher level material, but still not effectively better. Maybe because we don't have enough light armor skill. Maybe if with higher light armor skill level, that would scale to be actually higher than 2. So I guess I'm gonna put them on, just because. This is actually less protective, but I mean the meditation should make up for that, right? Maple composite bow with 4 base damage. I suppose that's pretty good. It's also quite valuable. In fact, this one, okay, it's not actually as valuable as I thought. I think it's pretty good, but yeah, I'm obviously going to keep it for the time being. But yeah, this should give me a nice chunk of money. And if nothing else, get me closer to buying one of those amulets that I've been eyeballing. Okay. Alright, and this was just a dead end. Huh. So, yeah. Maybe. Come on. Maybe this is as far west as it goes? I mean, obviously the map ends right about here. So we've now seen these three maps, a little bit of this one, and this one, I guess, where we go into the forest. So there's no way south from here. There is a way south from the village map though. So somewhere down here into Midland, or maybe more like into this region. Yeah. Okay, so maybe there is a way around. Maybe not all maps necessarily connect on all sides, even if there is something below here, for example. That's something over here. And there's certainly some map north of the entire northern shore of the lake that we have to look at. Oh, and I guess I once again never finished the sentence from before. I just remembered because I started talking about it when I started walking north from here. About the food and thirst, hunger and thirst meters. Yeah, the biggest downside is not that I have to, you know, manage a few extra resources, which again is not a big deal at all. Hasn't been a problem so far. But is that I constantly don't want to backtrack. You know, I feel bad about backtracking and about exploring and being thorough. But that's something I love to do, and it's well, I mean, not just something I love to do, it's very clearly a mild form of obsession. I absolutely recognize that. Of course, it's one that's pretty harmless to me anyway. Oh, new enemies? Or did they just happen to wander here? Did something trigger them to respawn here? Interesting. I'll take some free experience. I mean, not entirely free, but close enough. I mean, they might have wandered in, but they're pretty slow moving, and enemies don't typically cover a lot of ground when they're not trying to make their way toward you, right? It seems unlikely that they both would have wandered onto the dam from far enough away that I did not see them on my way there. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, it's, you know, I'm not thirsty. I mean, I can obviously just... There's a Dragonelle flying toward me. I mean, yeah, thirst is absolutely a non-issue. But you do not find a lot of food. Except on rats so far, and randomly on human enemies, I guess. Okay, got some more mold closing in. Can you shoot through trees? Maybe. Okay, oh, they're fighting. I mean, actually, don't do that though. It's interesting, but I would like to... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I would really like that experience for myself. What? Oh. Come on. Okay, interesting how you sometimes still get a hit in when an enemy is moving away from you. Oh, actually, what level the spell am I using now? Level 3. Well, I've not been paying attention at all. But I guess... Huh? No. It only matters if I see something above 12, which I don't think I have. Don't block my attacks. Oh, I guess I blocked its attacks, so that's only fair. Small chest. It's blocked. Blocked? Locked. I mean, I'm kind of close to the next level up, and I think I'm going to pick up the lockpicking skill. Of course, it's going to be at level 1, and my dexterity is not super high. because at some point I decided to lean more heavily on concentration than dexterity to help with my hit chance. So my lockpicking skill is not going to be amazing. But, I mean... Oh yeah, this is a lot less sturdy than that other chest. It seems to have maybe a third or a quarter of the hit points. Maybe less. It certainly felt like I was hacking away at that other chest forever. Yeah, okay, there's stuff. There's gold, there's equipment. So I'm pretty confident that I'm not just destroying a ton of loot whenever I do this. Healer head, +2... Oh, dealer head. That's not an H. Dealer head +2 mercantile. I mean, yeah, +1 divination. I'm really not sure how much. Oh, that's no armor at all, huh? I see. Well, I mean, I could keep this around and just put it on whenever I'm doing some selling. Actually, I probably could do that, huh? Only weighs 2. Sure, let's put that down there and see if I can remember doing that, like ever. Also, why don't I eat... how good is one of these biscuit rations? Oh, not as good as I thought, considering they're actually kind of expensive in the shop. Yeah, some extra red meat. Not sure why I'm not topping off right away, but... I guess I'm still expecting there to be maybe other ways to fill my hunger meter, like paying for it at an inn of some sort, or finding a spell that does it, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's probably not going to be a whole lot here in this area we haven't seen, but, you know, obviously I need to fill it in. So you never know. Well, okay, there wasn't anything here. I should probably take a note about that dam. Although, if it is quest related, and I mean, it kind of has to be, unless it's some other chain of, I don't know, of triggers that you have to hit that is somehow not part of a quest, then, you know, obviously I'm going to be pointed in the direction anyway. But still, a little reminder might not be the worst thing. Maybe there's another solution. Maybe there's something you can do to those levers to actually make them move. And maybe it's not quest related. It seems unlikely, but it definitely could be, so I'm gonna take a note real quick. Not sure why I needed to do that now. But, well, I guess because I just saw the dam and was reminded of it. And I had forgotten to take that note previously. Okay, well, I mean, I guess at this point, our next destination is obviously Port Kudat. We have 2 reasons, including one pretty good reason, to save a child's life, to head over there. But I'm sure he's gonna be fine, right? He or she? I think I want to say the guy who gave me the quest was speaking of a boy. Might be wrong, though. Anyway. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. Okay, here's the continuation of that northern shore. Oh, thought I saw something. Well, I guess there are these occasional sparkles, or I guess fireflies. Or whatever they are. Otherwise, a whole lot of nothing. What I'm mainly interested in is seeing, seeing whether there's. Oh, there is. So you absolutely can go further east, just not on the on the southern shore. And when I say east, I mean west, obviously. Oh boy. I guess I'm still gonna stick to this map, only because I've already seen part of it. I kind of want to explore more of it. Oh, hey there, outsider. Outlander, I'm sorry. And you drop me some gold, some unknown material, looks like some sort of bark, more stones. Oh, actually, I still had one of those. And that is willow bark, indeed. I think that was a reagent in the first game as well. Maybe that's why I remembered it. You know what? Let's camp. Also to refill, you know, some of that mana, mostly. Getting bright enough again. Gonna try it. I'm actively trying not to look at those hunger and thirst bars going down. I mean, I guess one positive thing is that I was probably over-relying on resting in the first game when there was no restriction. No hunger bar going down. And I'm definitely being a little bit more cautious about that here, and that is probably ultimately a good thing. But yeah, the other aspect of, you know, just feeling bad about taking extra long trips and, you know, checking out, going back to places to check things, to double check things, that's certainly something I'm not too happy about. But again, it's not like it's a big issue at all. I mean, even now I have like a dozen, more than a dozen actually, food items in my inventory. It's not like I'm anywhere near running out. I'm just seeing the possibility that I could, at some point in the future, maybe run out, and I'm worrying about that, you know, about the possibilities. And that's something I constantly do. It's really a difficult habit to get out of. Oh, there's something happened here. Something bad, apparently. Okay. Yep, they're both coming for me. That's fine, though. Get wrecked. No loot, though. Come on. Okay, well. First one was so easy. This guy is being more cautious. There. Oh, also no loot. Really? I thought I saw something flashing for a second there, but I guess not. So the three of you, what, robbed some sort of caravan or something? Is this supposed to be the remnants of a... Actually, it's the remains of a chest, but maybe it's supposed to depict a broken down cart or something. Well, this is getting a little bit dangerous. Oh god. I was seeing my life flashing before my eyes there. I really should not wait this long. Wow. Was that just a normal Outlander? Oh, he certainly seemed tougher. Did I get a description when I came here? Well, it's gonna be long drawn in all these combat messages. Yep. I don't think there was, though. Well. Oh, okay. Unknown bow, copper darts. Are those the same darts that I had? Yes, they are. Wow, okay. Looks like I'm set on ranged weapons for a while now. Well, we have another... Oh, interesting. Yeah, 49%? I mean, sure, right? It's Threatening Hobbler. That's just gonna deal some damage to me, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So not so bad then. Still can't open it normally. So we'll do it my way, I guess. We're actually super close to the level up and the lockpicking skill, but... Oh well. I mean, if you can literally... Well, there might be some higher level chests, of course. Bronze darts, okay. Oh, actually, I wonder... Oh, I wonder if you could actually throw a bronze throwing weapon, a bronze dart in this case, at maybe at the ground, at the pentagram, or maybe the sign in Ruel's house. That's definitely another option that I had not considered before. And again, there are really only so many possible interactions that the engine allows, but yeah, I think we might definitely be getting close to... Another one that also occurred to me, although I think I didn't mention it, is wearing only bronze equipment. Like all bronze equipment in every single slot that allows it. I guess I would also... well, I don't technically know if there are like bronze arrows, a bronze amulet, bronze trinkets. Probably not a bronze cloak, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that being the case. That seems a little bit extreme. yeah, I don't know. It's probably not it. I hope it's not it, because that would be a little bit annoying. Demon Oil 1, a thrown weapon, okay. Unknown. Pine Longbow, okay. Let me find something else as well. I guess not. I will obviously hold on to these. I mean, they're better than the copper ones. And we're probably going to find more in the long run, so I might as well hold on to these. Not that I have any skill with throwing weapons, so, you know, probably doesn't make any kind of practical difference which one I use. I think the damage is basically going to be the same. Huh, actually stones are surprisingly good. I mean, as good as copper darts, which is the lowest tier of metal darts, so of metals. So yeah, maybe not that good actually. Okay, anyway, well, encumbrance is getting there, but you know, worst case scenario, we just fast travel back to town, right next to the blacksmith. So no big deal. Okay, what have we here? What do we have here? This temple has been destroyed. Everything of value has been taken by the bandits. How do you know? Without checking. Windy Plains House of Worship. Well. Oh god. Oh boy. You guys still know where I am? Well, maybe. Well, actually, I think they have actually lost track of me. But there was also at least one of them outside, I think? Maybe? Oh, out here, by the cemetery. Yep. Well then. This cemetery is being raided. The vagrant plunderers who destroyed the adjacent temple are now digging up the dead to steal the bits of jewelry and few gold teeth they can find. What? Jewelry and gold teeth? Intriguing. Tell me more. You decide to stand passively for a moment. Oh, that's... Well, it's not true. Also, not actually part of the description. There we go. Leveling up. You know what? I just want to get it out of the way. Picklocks. So, as I think I once again did not finish that sentence earlier, did I? I was just talking about, you know, how you never really. I was starting to say that you really never need to pick a lock because you can always just bash the chest instead. But of course, there are doors and chests, especially doors, that are too sturdy to be hacked, like metal doors, and there are probably going to be metal chests that you also cannot open that way. So the proper key or very good lockpicking are going to be necessary in that case. In which also means that in order for lockpicking to really be useful to me, to allow me access to the things that I can't access otherwise, I really need to invest in it. But I guess it's fine. Putting the occasional point in is not going to be a big deal. You know, the biggest investment is obviously spending an entire level up's worth of points just to learn the spell or the skill. Now, what else is there that I might want to get, actually? I mean, Mercantile might not be a terrible idea in the long run. We do have access to 2 points at least through that hat, so that's nice. Foraging. I mean, maybe foraging would be... Actually, foraging is kind of tempting. But also, I'm expecting that there are more skill books or maybe skill trainers who will just be able to teach me some spells. Possibly including lockpicking. But oh well. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll eventually want to use shields. Really doesn't seem like a terrible idea, especially if I'm just, you know, not using my one hand. So that's, that would probably be the reasonable thing to pick up kind of early. But we're also doing okay. Thanks to being able to, you know, me being able to heal myself. Right, yeah, well, I guess that's really it, isn't it? Huh. Not that many more skills that I absolutely need. I mean, obviously, investing in maybe throwing weapons skill wouldn't be a terrible idea. But other than that, well, spot hidden is another one. Okay, so there are a few, sure, but I mean, things like repair, well, mostly repair, is obviously a non-issue because there's no item degradation in this playthrough. Skullduggery we already got for free, so there's that. Yeah, well, oh, hold on. No, that's fine. I obviously want to have some dexterity now that I have some that I have lockpicking as well. More strength. Strength, dexterity, wisdom. Yeah. So keep going. We're fully healed. Not that we were missing a ton before. Oh, it's more divine heal. Also, let's actually kill these guys first, I suppose, because even picking up loot causes time to pass. Which makes sense. Flash boil. Unknown meat. Very trustworthy. This marble monument has been worn smooth by wind and rain. Even granite could not outlast time. The words on this headstone are no longer legible. Time is erased. Okay. Is any of these gonna say anything? Sister Mildred. Okay. Nothing. Wait, did read that one? Or rather, there was nothing to read there. John Hammersmith. Sister Ingrid. I don't know if those names are supposed to tell me anything. Okay, we actually have found what looks like a new type of divine spell that we haven't seen before. Scroll of Detox. Oh, that's going to be very, very useful. So, yeah, absolutely a great find. Bronze, a small shield. More bronze. That's nice. But that's probably not going to be necessary. Meat scraps, okay. Right. Huh. I thought we had identified those before, and I thought that identifying one type of item once was enough. Maybe not, though. Actually, what am I doing? Okay. Eat that. Eat an apple. Okay. Nice little meal. In the middle of combat. Read that. Wonderful. Divination Detox. Just to confirm, removes poisons from the bloodstream of the caster. The higher the casting level, the more powerful the detoxification effect is. Okay. We can put detox. Higher the casting level. So the question is, should I always cast this at the highest possible level? I guess I probably could, huh? I mean, it's 6 mana is not that much, and I probably, hopefully, wouldn't have to detox myself that much. I didn't see the powder kegs. Yes, I want those. Oh, they're gonna encumber me, though. We'll see how bad it is. And I probably only... well, I might actually need 3. Maybe I only need 2, but I'm not sure. Oh, also, once again, playing it a little bit unsafely here, without any real reason. Okay. Another unknown scroll. What's happening here? Gravedigger's Flame. Okay, I think that might just be a light spell. That's a lot of gold. Did one of those guys drop that? Or was that sitting there all along? I'm not sure now. This looks a little bit suspicious. I guess, okay, actually that's a metal chest, isn't it? And they probably weren't able to pick it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a combination lock. Huh. Interesting. Where could there possibly be an answer to this? Is there maybe a dungeon at the bottom of the well? Or something? Oh. As well as foul, it appears to have been used as a latrine for some time. I mean, it looks like the temple was only just raided, so I guess it wasn't the bandits who did that. But who knows? So... I mean, they were going to blow up the powder kegs. Oh, that's not actually a door. Yep. I mean, I'm almost encumbered with 2 of them. Not quite, though. Now I'm completely encumbered. The question is, can I still fast travel? Probably not. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay. And that's actually quite a bit too heavy. So I will have to make 2 trips. That's what you're telling me. Okay, well, I mean, I can do that. But see, that's one of those things. I can do that off camera. No huge deal. But it is gonna, you know, cost me some food and water. Well, again, water is not an issue, but some food, if nothing else. Right. Thankfully, I can still fast travel even when I'm encumbered. And extremely close to being over-encumbered. Extremely close, but not quite there. Well, Kibo. Oh, wait. Ah, right, I never identified this one. Can I actually cast in this interface? No. No, that's fine. Can do that myself. Thanks, though. Copper knife, iron knife. Wait, I wanted a weaker melee weapon, right? A 1 damage melee weapon, so I'm gonna keep that one. I'm probably not gonna use bows. Both of those. Obviously not really worth picking up and carrying around. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and sell all of these. Okay. Yes, I will keep that. I'm gonna sell the iron knife. I will keep the bronze mace just in case a bronze weapon is the solution to the puzzle. Which again, I don't think it is. Doesn't seem like he updated his inventory at all. No, this is still the same stuff that I sold before. Yeah, I really wonder. I did see the shop inventory change once, but I'm not sure what triggers that. Okay, here, before I forget. Scroll of Entangle. Oh, okay. I guess that could be useful. If it does what I think it does. Causes vines and tangle brush to rise from the ground, ensnaring a target. Spell duration is 4 rounds per casting level. Okay. Not super long. Also, I guess it technically allows me to... Well, first of all, it allows me to run away from enemies if I decide that they're not worth fighting. Or I could, of course, combine Entangle and Flesh Boil to attack them at a range. Or later, when I actually do have some ranged weapon skill, to entangle them and attack them like that, saving some mana. Of course, mana is going to go fast if I actually do this a lot, but you know. Let's see here. I mean, entangle for 4 rounds. 4 rounds is nothing, but 8 rounds for 4 mana is pretty okay. Let's put that there with my combat spells. Might come in handy. What about you? Is probably still the same stuff as before. Actually, oh no, that amulet is 800. But I mean, we're getting close. Obviously, we can sell that. We can sell the Divine Heal, which we already have. And just like that, we suddenly do have... Oh, I forgot about the rope belt. Yeah. Right, this is and of course I forgot putting this on. Oh man. Is there even anything left to sell? Not really. Not anything worth anything. Okay, that's, yeah. I mean, that was exactly what I expected, so I can't really be mad. I guess I'll put it on now, just for these last few things that I'm gonna sell. I don't even know if I want this demon oil. I mean, I guess it could come in handy, maybe. It is also considered a thrown weapon, so actually it's only 5 damage. But maybe there are things that are resistant to everything else, and this is gonna deal fire damage most likely, so might still be worth holding on to, you know. Right. Should probably also invest in some more lockpicks. I mean, I'm gonna do that actually. Now that I do have the lockpicking skill, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? So the Innkeeper's shop should also still be the same, which means that it's gonna have a few lockpicks to sell. I think 10 more, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed. Okay. So first of all, we sell this for 2 gold. Not sure how much that would have been without the hat. Probably doesn't make enough of a difference. Okay, won't even buy that. Of course not. Oh, okay. So the price went down from 800 to 772, which is, well, it's something. I could get that, absolutely. Who knows when I'm gonna naturally find an amulet of any sort? Because obviously right now we don't even have anything in that slot, so this is gonna be a huge upgrade. Of course, as soon as I do find something else, I'm gonna regret having spent this large amount of money. But, well, let's actually get these first for 90, yes. Which, ironically, leaves me with just enough. Should I do it? I don't know. That's a bit of a commitment. I mean, I can probably sell this bronze mace. It's almost certainly not going to do anything for me. I can sell this rope belt for 1 more gold. And of course we're going to find more loot, including in that chest that we're going to blow our way open toward. Yeah, you know what? What the heck? Why the heck not? That's what I have money for, right? To spend it on things that are going to help me. And this is quite the improvement for the time being. Oh, yeah, okay. So that actually gets displayed as additional magical damage, or damage bonuses from equipment. That's nice. It still doesn't... I guess I would absolutely prefer extra hit chance over extra damage, because our damage is already fine. And of course, hit chance would be better. Actually, I mean, arguably, I could just fight normally, have 9 to hit, and almost as much damage as I had before. I don't know. Or even super good to hit, and still decent damage, up to 11. Oh. I guess I'll give this a try, see how this feels. If the damage feels super low, and if it feels like I'm actually hitting a lot more. I mean, it should be twice the hit chance, right? So that might actually make quite the difference. Also, want to put that back on. So we want to stack those. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to end the episode here. I mean, I really could, but for some reason I decided to do this on camera. There. 2 money. 2 money. 2 money, yes. 2 gold. Just doubled my gold, just like that. Wonderful. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna end the episode here. Once again, in this exact spot. I don't know. I feel like 5 out of 6 episodes. Actually, this is episode 7, so maybe 5 out of 7 have ended in this exact spot. Probably not, but it feels like it. We are going to... I am going to run all the way back over to that temple, pick up the third powder keg. I mean, I guess I could have tried blowing them up in the first place and see if damaging that combination lock chest is even an option. It looked too sturdy to be broken at all, but maybe with gunpowder you can do it. But I'm also guessing that there's probably a way to open it, like a proper way to find the combination. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I'm gonna take a note about it, and I guess if all else fails, I can go ahead and pick up some other powder kegs later in the game and haul them back there and blow up the chest. But for the time being, I'm gonna focus on blowing open the rocks that are blocking me from that first chest that I found. You know, first come, first serve. So yeah, I'll go ahead, pick up that powder keg and make my way to where that chest is, and hopefully those 3 kegs are going to be enough, so we can finally access that and see what that's all about. If I can even open that chest, and you know, if it's all been worth it. Who knows? Who knows? Could be completely randomly generated and thus worthless, or maybe it's amazing. That's the exciting part. Anyway, enough rambling. I thank you very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.